Hey guys, Saki here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the iPhone XR and the serious problem that it has that you need to be aware of if you're in the market to buy an iPhone XR. Maybe you're in the market to make a decision between the iPhone XS, the XS Max, and the XR. And of course, the XR has a lower price tag at $750, so it might be a little bit more appealing than the iPhone XS and the XS Max for people that are on a budget to buy a smartphone. Of course, what I'm going to tell you in this video is not to do that. Do not buy the iPhone XR. It has a flaw, and I think it is a serious flaw, and you should consider what I have to say before you make that decision. Now, I'm not saying don't buy an iPhone. I'm not saying go run and buy a Galaxy or a Pixel or an LG. If you want to buy an iPhone, buy an iPhone. But do not buy the iPhone XR. Instead, buy the iPhone XS or the XS Max. Let me tell you why. Alright, so like I said, the price difference between an iPhone XS and a XR is $250. So the iPhone XS is $1,000 to get you started at 64 gigabytes. And the iPhone XR is $750 for 64 gigabytes. Now here's the funny thing. Yes, the iPhone XS has a couple more things over the iPhone XR. But fundamentally, when you look at the main components of these products, the iPhone XR has the A12 Bionic chip, which is one of the fastest chips in the market. It's built into the XR, and the XS is the same powerful chip. So the XR has the same power as the XS. Number two, the XR has a great build quality. If you look at the glass on these smartphones, on the front and the back panels, it's the same high quality durable glass, both on the iPhone XS and the XR. Now we do know that the band around the edges of the smartphone of the XS is stainless steel, but the XR is aluminum. There's going to be a slight difference in overall strength of this metal, but that's not a big deal. Continuing on with the similarities though, the iPhone XR has the camera that is exactly the same camera on the iPhone XS. I'm talking about the primary camera, okay? So the XS has a secondary camera that you can use to zoom in on objects or take some portrait shots with extra functions. But the iPhone XS, for the most part, has the same primary camera. So everyday shots, video recording capabilities, and even some portrait options are built into the iPhone XS. Again, same sensor, same lens, same powerful top-notch camera. And the funny thing is, you probably think that I'm praising the XR. It's got some of the same powerful components as the XS. But there lies the problem, okay? Because there's a serious downgrade going on the iPhone XR, which is the actual display. The display on the XR is a disaster. The display on the XS is a superior OLED display. So here's where the flaw starts to happen. You get all these high-end processors, cameras, and other functions built into a phone, and that the whole package gets delivered to you in a low caliber smartphone display that is, by today's standard, actually 3 to 4 years behind times. So let's look at the numbers so you guys understand. So the iPhone XS has a resolution, let me just pull it up really quick, hard to remember these numbers, of 2436 by 1125. That's a high resolution. The iPhone XR has 1792 by 828. That's the screen resolution. So if you do the math, you have only approximately 1.5 million pixels on the screen of the iPhone XR. If you look at the iPhone 8 Plus, this is a phone from last year, the iPhone 8 Plus has a display of 1080p, which is high definition. Actually, it's called full high definition. Now, even that phone has 2 million pixels approximately. It's over 2 million, but I'm going to approximate it to 2 million pixels. And then you got the XR that only has 1.5 million pixels. So you're buying a phone for $750 in 2018 or 2019 with a powerful processor, an amazing camera, and some other amazing features such as the build quality and the design, except for the notch. I don't like the notch on any of the iPhones, But again, if you're buying an iPhone, you're buying an iPhone, right? Again, it's got all these amazing features, but they're all packed in to a low caliber display that is worse than iPhone 8 Plus that was from a year ago. And of course, the iPhone 8 Plus right now is even cheaper. So that's the problem with the iPhone XR. So really, if you're in the market to buy the iPhone XR, just buy the iPhone XS, pay the extra $250 because I predict you're going to have buyer's remorse and later you will want to upgrade from the XR to the XS as you look more carefully at the details of these smartphones. Now, I just want to let you know that with the XS, you are getting a much better display with higher color accuracy, better brightness, better sharpness, and also HDR capability. XR does not have HDR either. The XS also has IP68 grade water resistance, so it's going to be a little bit higher. Not a big deal, but still you're getting something more. The XS also has 4 gigs of RAM, and the XR only has 3 gigs of RAM. If you add all these up, better display, more RAM, better water resistance, and a secondary camera on the XS, the difference does add up to $250, and which is, I think, from a consumer price point, it's reasonable to have a XS. But if you do buy the XR, you are going to be making a mistake. You're not going to like that screen when you compare it to the iPhone XS or the XS Max. So get the iPhone XS, not the XR. I think it is a flawed product. It's not a good idea to take a powerful engine. Let's say you buy a Ferrari, it's got a powerful engine, then you take that engine and you put it in a lesser car, okay? You want to buy the entire package. You want to feel like you have something premium in your hand. And iPhone XR is not premium, but the price, the $750 price is not a budget price, okay? So that's just my 2 cents for now. But I do want to let you know that I've seen the display on the actual XR, okay? So it's nothing special. It's worse than the display on the iPhone 8 Plus from a year ago, and the screen resolution is almost equal to smartphones from 2 to 3 years ago, okay? So remember that you're getting a crappy display on your iPhone XR that's not going to compare to any real flagship smartphone today, including the iPhone XS, the Galaxy Note 9, S9, and many other, some LG smartphone displays are amazing as well. So just keep that in mind, all right? I just don't want you guys to get the buyer's remorse of buying the wrong product, okay? Sometimes you just have to spend a couple extra $100 to get the best, all right? It's not like the difference is twice as much, okay? If the iPhone XR was $500, I'd say get it. It's still a flawed product, but $500 is acceptable. But now it's $750 or even $900 if you get the 256 gigabyte model. And what you should do is you should just spend $250 somehow and get the iPhone XS if you're capable. All right, guys, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and subscribe to SAKITECH. Have a fantastic day. See you in the next video.